Sawadee Kub Chernga. But guys, today we're going to talk about one of Thailand's best kept secrets that's no longer going to be a secret anymore. The island of Koh Samet. So welcome back along guys to my channel. If this is your first time here, make sure you hit that subscription button so you don't miss out on any videos all about traveling, living and moving to Thailand. Now I do apologise if I look like a bit of a sweaty mess today. I am a bit of a sweaty mess. I just walked over an hour to get to this incredible location here to film this for you guys. This is normally one of my favourite places to come to for a walk on the early mornings when there's no people around. Absolutely beautiful. So if you're here, I guess you are interested in what this video is about, which is Koh Samet, one of my favourite islands in the whole of Thailand. So today I'm going to give you an absolute rundown of everything about Koh Samet, from the best beaches to go to, best hotels, best restaurants, how much it costs to get here, how much it costs to get on the boat, how much to hire a bike. So let's get into that. So to get here, you'll need to jump on a bus. You'll need to head to Kamai bus terminal, the Eastern bus terminal in Bangkok. Now that bus terminal is right next to the BTS, so it's really easy to find. That bus here is going to cost you 155 baht. You need to get the bus to Ban Pay Rayong. Ban Pay Rayong. There is also another option of getting on a minibus. So I don't like the minibuses. Expect to pay a little bit more for the minibuses, and sometimes you have to wait for those minibuses to fill up. My actual favourite option of travelling here is by taxi. I use a company called CHILLI Taxi Services. I'll put their number in the description below. I pay 1,800 baht for a private transfer from Bangkok to Ban Pay for that. When you get to Ban Pay, there'll be many businesses there trying to sell you a ticket to their boat, which you're going to need to get on to get to this island. Otherwise, you've got to swim. It's a long way, trust me. I haven't tried, but just trust me. When you're buying a ticket, you have three options. You can either get on the slow ferry, you can get on the fast catamaran, or you can actually get a speedboat. Now, most of these businesses will sell you a return ticket. Buy the return ticket, it's normally cheaper to do so. Also, some of these places will try to sell you a hotel. My tip would be to book your hotel before you come. Do your research online. Don't buy the hotels from those guys. They're generally not the nicer hotels on the island. I'm going to put the prices on the screen for those boats right now. My favourite option is the fast ferry. That is a catamaran and it's a much smoother ride. So even when the weather's bad, you know, you don't feel sick on there. So yeah, I would go with the fast catamaran. I'll also try and put the times on the screen right now of when they go. Again, please do your homework before you come. These may change depending on the time of the year. Once you've arrived on the island, this is a national park, so you will have to pay for entry. Entry for foreigners is a one-off payment of 200 baht. They will give you a ticket when you get here. Make sure you keep that ticket. You're going to need that at all times whilst you're on the island. Now, once you first get here, you probably want to go to your hotel, which means you will be getting on a Songtel. Now, a Songtel is just a big green bus that can fit up to 8 people on the back, and they will take you to your hotel. Now, the prices will be dependent on where you stay. Expect to pay anything from 100 baht per person up to 300 baht per person, depending on the island where you need to go to. And trust me, there is no haggling with these prices. You've also got the option of taking a bike for the day or even for a few days. Now, the bike prices are dependent on how long you actually want them for, but we're literally speaking a few hundred baht. I'll tell you what we'll actually do. Let's actually ask somebody on the island that owns a bike shop how much a bike is. Sawadee Kub. อันนี้สำหรับ1 วันถ้าวันธรรมดา200 บาทครับ200ครับถ้าเสาร์อาทิตย์250 ถึง 300 บาทครับขอบคุณครับดีมาก So there you have it. That is the price for a bike on this island. Or you can take the option that I take because I'm scared of riding motorbikes and walk everywhere. It's free. Don't forget guys, if you are enjoying this video, make sure you hit that subscription button down below so you don't miss out on any future videos about Thailand. And also drop me a comment of what you think of Koh Samet, if you've ever been here or if you're ever planning to come here. So the next thing I want to talk about is where will you stay? So let's talk about hotels. Now I would recommend that you hit the link below just to go and search these hotels yourself if you're looking to stay, because the prices may change throughout the year. So I'm not even going to mention prices here. So first of all, my recommendation would be Sunrise Villas. Now Sunrise Villas is located right next to the pier as you come here. It's great for somebody like me that don't want to ride a motorbike or get a Songtel. You can literally walk straight to the hotel with beautiful views from the room and really good rates there. The next one is MINNIE. Now MINNIE is a set of rooms based on the actual island. There's a few scouted about all over the place, but I'm just going to show you MINNIE SEAVIEW. MINNIE SEAVIEW, as you can tell, is the actual one that's located on the beach. Now this place is owned by a guy called Mark and his wife. Beautiful views there, really decent sized rooms, decent prices, and yeah, another one of my recommendations for sure. The next one is one of the first hotels I ever stayed at in Koh Samet called TUBTIM. Now TUBTIM are like lodge cabins built on the beachfront. Really nice rooms, really spacious. They have air conditioned rooms and they also have rooms with fans in. And again, make sure you check out the rates for the time of year so you can get an accurate price there. The fourth pick is where I've actually been staying on this island for the last 4 months. So Tony, the guy that owns it, a good friend of mine, will do you a really good rate whether you're staying for a short term or long term. You can also check him out. I'll put his link in my description as well if you'd like to speak to him. Great for longer staying people, especially people like nomads, retired people, etc. So as I say, go and check out some of those hotels. I'll leave a link below if you want to go and find out more about those, but there is literally something here for everybody when it comes to accommodation. The best beaches to go to, well, we'll start off with this one, shall we? This is Ao Nuan. Now this is a bit of a secret beach. It's tucked up, and unless you kind of get on a bike, nobody really comes here, but it's absolutely beautiful here. I'd actually probably say this is my favorite beach just because it's always quiet. Doesn't matter whether the island's busy or the island's quiet, this beach always remains quiet. My next recommendation would be Ao Prao, which is on the other side of the island. Ao Prao is quite a big beach and there's a massive resort there with a really nice hotel. Yeah, the beach is lovely, the water is crystal clear there, and it's just really nice to go there and relax, so make sure you go and check that out. The third beach I'd recommend is Sai Khao. I don't actually know how to pronounce it. But yeah, one of the main beaches here on Koh Samet. It's a really long stretch of beach. And you mainly find that families are on this beach. There's plenty to do. There's plenty of restaurants, plenty of bars. You can hire inflatables. There's a jet ski hire company on there. And yeah, just really good fun for families. And in terms of recommending any more beaches, to be honest with you, there isn't actually a bad beach on the island. I just wanted to tell you what my favorite 3 was. The busiest times on Koh Samet. The busiest times here is between November and April. That is peak season here in Thailand. So you can expect Koh Samet to be hustling and bustling between the months of November and April. So what about the nightlife, Ryan? What's the nightlife like? Now the nightlife isn't the same as, you know, your crazy places like Pattaya, etc. But there is a nightlife here. There's plenty of bars that open with live music. Some places have DJs there as well. They do some really good deals on cocktails and you can have a little dance and a boogie. So yeah, the nightlife here is actually decent, but it won't be open until the same kind of times that you get in the cities. I think generally the bars sort of close around 1 AM time just to keep the noise down for the hotels that are close by. So how many days should you come to Koh Samet for? If you want my advice on that, I would say a minimum of 3 days. 3 days is just about enough time to go and see all the beaches here and really get some time to relax, eat some delicious food at the restaurants. Talking about restaurants, how about some recommendations for some restaurants? So you've probably already seen one of my videos about the cannabis cafe called CHILLI. Now CHILLI is actually just a normal Thai restaurant, but they do sell cannabis food there as well. One of my top picks on the island. Food is great, prices are really good also. My next recommendation would be Banana Bar. Now I'll be honest with you, Banana Bar is my favorite restaurant on the whole entire island. They have the best food, like literally amazing Thai food there. They also have some English dishes for you if you don't have the Thai tongue. And also the people that look after that restaurant, the owners are incredible people. They really look after you. I've stayed here for 4 months and I've probably eaten there more than 100 times. I'm not even exaggerating. So if you are in Koh Samet, make sure you go and check out Banana Bar and let them know that Ryan Lee sent you. So I wanted to give you guys a little bonus tip. Now my bonus tip here in Koh Samet would be, if you're going to come here and you enjoy it, place being quiet like I do, then come here in the midweek, Monday to Friday. Now that being for 2 reasons. 1, it's quiet, and 2, you'll typically get the rooms cheaper. In the midweek, it is a lot cheaper to get the hotel rooms than it is at weekends. The prices do change from the midweek days to the weekend days. So there you go, Ryan Lee bonus tip for coming to Koh Samet. So guys and girls, I hope you enjoyed the video today. I hope it's been informative and I hope I've answered every kind of question you've got about Koh Samet. If you are in Thailand, please do make some time to come to Koh Samet. One of the best islands in the whole entire country. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. I will see you on the next one. Sawadee Krap.